Alright, let's talk about how the ER doctor told me that I had cancer in my head. It was very unprofessional in my opinion, and just not the way to tell a 20-year-old that they have cancer. Essentially, I got into a car accident and had to go to the ER. At first, they only had me do a CT scan because they just wanted to check for damages from the car accident. They ended up seeing a mass in my head. She was basically just like, there's a mass in your head, so we're gonna do an MRI, and then walked out. So my fiance and I were like, what the heck? So I start freaking out. A nurse comes in to try to put an IV in me, and I start freaking out even more because I'm terrified of needles. She literally gives me a narcotic. That was their solution to me having a panic attack to calm me down. I start going off the edge and floating into La La Land. And they take me back for this MRI. MRI takes like 45 minutes. And keep in mind, my parents live in a completely different state, so I'm just there with my fiance. We're in Utah for college, and my parents are in Texas. I'm only communicating with them through FaceTime. So the ER doctor comes back in, and quote unquote, this is what she says. It's not the worst news, but it's not the best news. You have cancer in the back of your head. And I'm high because they gave me a narcotic. And my fiance's like, what does that mean? Like, how dangerous is it? He's like, well, it's cancer and it's in her head, so it's pretty bad. And he's like, can you tell us anything about it? Like, do you know what type of tumor it is? What do we have to do? She goes, she's most likely gonna need surgery. She's like, I'll put in a referral for the on-call neurosurgeon. You guys are good to go. And then walks out of the room. So we're just kind of left there. Also, the neuro guy that she referred us to wasn't a guy that even specialized in brain tumors. He specialized in spine tumors. So she didn't even refer us to someone that could help me. So I had to find my own neurosurgeon and do my own research to find someone that could actually help me. I had to get emergency surgery. So she literally did nothing for me. Just really a disappointing experience overall. Just from looking at the CT scan and seeing there's a mass, like, really? Anyways, I get kind of heated about it, but yeah, that's the story. Let me know if you have any more questions.